Hi everyone, I'm Sheree Atcheson, the founder of I Am Lanka organization. I'm going to talk a wee bit about what that organization actually is and what we want to accomplish. But firstly, I wanted to showcase the first Sri Lankan role model, and it seemed easy to start with myself. So I'll kick off with my background. Was always interested in tech. Let's go back a wee bit farther. Actually, I was adopted from Sri Lanka when I was 3 weeks old, by an Irish family. So I've been raised in Ireland. I've been given a whole wealth of opportunities that you associate with growing up in the UK or in Ireland. I thankfully went to a fantastic secondary school. I then studied computer science at one of the world's leading universities at Queen's University Belfast. From there, I really just wanted my career to become a software engineer. I wanted to create programs. I wanted to create the things that everyday people use on their machines. So I studied that. I then graduated. I became a software engineer at a local software company. Turned out software engineering wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, and I pivoted. So I realized I liked working with the client a lot more, and I became a business analyst. So I started working in financial tech, and then I moved to Deloitte, which is a big four and one of the largest firms in the world. So I'm very proud to actually work here and be 26 and work here. Alongside that, when I graduated, I noticed there wasn't a lot of women in the tech industry. So what I wanted to do was really figure out why that was in the first place, but see if something I could do. I didn't really think I could do very much at 21, having just graduated, but I thought I would give it a go. So a colleague put me in contact with the Women Who Code CEO at the time, who was Elena Percival, in San Francisco. So I got to thinking that there was nothing like Women Who Code here in Belfast. We have a lot of company-centric women in tech groups such as PwC Women, Deloitte Women, City Women, but we didn't have something for women who maybe aren't in a company or students, are interested in tech, have left tech but want to get back into it. So I wanted to bring something here to really try and create something for every single woman and those who identify as women in the tech industry in Belfast. So I brought it to Belfast. We blew up very, very quickly. We were listed in The Guardian as one of the Belfast leading startups within a few months. Because of that and because of that traction, we got a lot of positive media across the UK, and so I branched to London and then to Bristol, then Edinburgh, and now we're actually in Dublin as well, which is in the Republic of Ireland. So what Women Who Code does is we're a global non-profit here to eradicate the gender bias through free hack nights, tech talks, and career trainings. So what we do is we look at the different things that are being hired on in those areas and provide free technical meetups from specialists to really help firstly keep our women in the tech industry, but also help get more women into it. And we want to showcase role models. We want to ensure that fame is not a prerequisite to be a role model. So we want women to say, yes, XYZ down the road for me has done this, so I can clearly do it too. There's no reason for me not to try. We want to be able to give women and young girls the opportunity to at least decide whether they want to work in the tech industry or not. If they don't want to, that's fine, but they should be given the opportunity. So we wanted to try and work with lots of schools and with governments and things like that to really showcase the opportunities that the tech industry has. So I'm very lucky and I feel very proud that as the UK expansion director who brought this to the UK 4 years ago, I've now accomplished a lot of great things. I'm listed as one of the UK's most influential women in tech. I've won a top 50 Belfast Business Award and been nominated for Young Businesswoman of the Year here this year. All fantastic accolades. I now write for the Huffington Post. I've been in Wired, in Marie Claire magazine, and all of those things that really help showcase me as a role model. And I'm very proud that people do consider me as a role model, which has led me to what I'm doing right now. So some of you may have seen me on the news in Sri Lanka, where I was trying to find my Sri Lankan birth mother. So like I said, I was adopted when I was 3 weeks old and I have a fantastic family here, but being in Sri Lanka for our honeymoon this year actually just sparked something and made me want to find where I came from really, and just what. So from there, our story went viral. We were broadcast firstly on news first, and the team has worked extensively to help me find my birth mother. But the story went viral all over Sri Lanka, and I ended up on the front page of newspapers and all of that sort of stuff. But we found her, which was pretty amazing. But during that process, I received hundreds of messages, and that's not an exaggeration, from women and men and people with children saying to me, "You've inspired me, you've empowered me, your story is fantastic. I want to share that with school children, I want to share that with my wife, with my husband." And I was like, yeah, please do, but mine's not the only story that needs to be told here. There are lots of Sri Lankan role models out there that I even know before I've even delved into this. And in order to ensure that those people's stories are told, I need to do something. I can't sit back here now. I feel like there's some sort of responsibility on me to at least try and make an impact, or at least bring some stories to someone. So in order to do that, I have founded the I Am Lanka organization, and we are here to empower the Sri Lankan people through highlighting our local and global change makers. We want to highlight the people that are doing great things that are Sri Lankan. We want to highlight the people that are looking after families, that are working, that are software engineers, that are lawyers, that are nurses, that are teachers, the people that have accomplished things in their careers, or people that are managing a work-life balance and successfully doing that. Those are the kinds of people we want to showcase. We want you to come forward to me and message me. I am at Neerashika on Twitter, and you can contact me on Sheree at iamlanka.org. But we want you to come forward. We want your story to be told, because you are a role model. It doesn't matter if you're famous. It doesn't matter if you're on the front of newspapers or listed as most influential XYZ. You are still a role model. What you're doing is important, and we want to get your story out there. We want children to see that this person who I know, who has the same accent as me, who is from a similar area to me, has went to university, and they're doing what they want, and they're doing what they love. They work at a firm, they work at a software engineering company, they work at a whatever. We want to get your story across. So that's why I founded the I Am Lanka organization. I'm very lucky to be coming to Sri Lanka in a few weeks, actually, to meet my birth mother, but also to launch this in its full capacity. So I will be meeting with lots of journalists, with mayors, with tech leaders in there. And I'm very, very proud to be at the helm of this, because I really hope and feel like I can make a difference. But yeah, I'm your first Sri Lankan role model. We do have a lot of other amazing people coming up that I have lined up, who will be sharing their videos. But if you are someone and you do think, hey, I would like to have my story told, please get in touch. So I am Sheree at iamlanka.org, and you can get me on Twitter at Neerashika, Neurshika. Thanks.